for the serious gamer.
Greetings, Next Gen Tactics viewers. Geirbiscohn here with another mag video, of course. It's another acquisition video. It's we're attacking SVER's acquisition map. We're on the right side of the map, and this is honestly the first time I'd ever played on this side of the map. Don't really get to play acquisition a whole lot. It's really a shame, honestly, because acquisition is probably the best mode in mag. It's a great mode. It's not quite as chaotic as domination, and it's a little more strategic than domination, just because domination is similar to domination in that you have the same bunker line, AAA mortar battery sensor array setup where you have to take out the same core front line. But it's so much. I think it's so much more strategic in that you have to figure out how to get in and then get the vehicle, and then get the vehicle out safely. You don't have to just, like in domination, you pretty much just run into the objective and it doesn't matter if you die because you got to take it and then you can just run back to it and hold it again. And in acquisition, it's so much more. There's more to it where you actually have to figure out, all right, how can I get this vehicle out now, out of this facility, out of this base, without them being able to destroy it. And that's what I really like about acquisition. But unfortunately, due to what people will tell you is map balancing issues, it's just no one plays it. I mean, and I shouldn't say no one. People do play it, and the wait for the queue probably isn't as bad as I'm kind of making it sound here. Honestly, I haven't played acquisition, and it's the same reason why not very many people play acquisition, just because I play on Valor, and defending our map is pretty much a nightmare when it comes to playing with random people, with random groups. Just because, like, if you can see this map, you'll notice that it's a lot. First of all, the gates are behind the bunkers, and the bunker is basically the first thing you come to. And in Raven's map, and if I even remember correctly, in Valor's map, it's a little more. It's more like you have to blow the gate, and at least I know for a fact Raven's map. You can see my other video. Raven's map has the gate first, and then the bunkers. Valor's map, the gate's a little closer to the bunkers, but it's still not just a killing field. There's right in front of the gate. There's still a little bit of room to kind of plan your attack, more so than just having to worry about the bunkers just mowing you down before you even get to the gates, because you have to take the gates down before you can get a vehicle out. There's no space that's wide enough for a vehicle to pass through except for those gates. But you can take the same principles that I kind of taught you in my domination video and apply them to this acquisition map, and any acquisition map for that matter. It's, again, you just want to slam one side. If you get your whole platoon to slam one bunker and one side of the map, there's no way they're going to be able to hold it. I mean, it's really what it comes down to. And yeah, that's really, I mean, you just got to slam one side, find the best flanking route, and go that way. That's really what you got to do when it comes to these bigger game modes. And even in any game mode, you can take the tactic, the strategy of flanking, and apply it, and really it really works. I mean, if you think about it, guys, if you're flanking your enemy, you're going around them and you're shooting them in the side or in the back. How much more likely are you going to be to survive, a confrontation with an enemy where you're behind them or next to them, versus whether or not you're in front of them? I mean, there's no question that you'd rather, I would hope at least, that you would rather shoot somebody in the back or the side than in the front. I mean, if they can't see you, or you catch them by surprise, off guard, you're going to have so much more success. But as you can see, we took their front lines down by doing just that. We put all our guys down. There's a pathway on this map on the right side that I really like to use. You can just go right down it, and it leads you right, as you if you saw earlier, just earlier in the video, it leads you right to the back door of their bunker. And it's like I said, you'll see the first kind of push we made on their bunker, we just got mowed down because we tried to go for the far side bunker, but we went through the middle. It was kind of weird, and it was a bad move on our part. We should have taken that pathway right from the get-go. It would have worked out much better for us. And as you can see, I'm the platoon leader. So I'll say a few things about platoon leadership at the moment. Basically, if you're a platoon leader, what you are allowed to do is you can drop a strafing run or like a precision strike. I think it's called a precision strike. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, the strafing run is exactly what it sounds like. You get planes, and they just kind of mow down anything in their path where you set this strike. The other strike can only be used on a vehicle or a building or an asset, something that is in place, an emplacement. What it basically does is it destroys that asset. Whatever asset you put it on, it destroys it. I mean, you put it on a bunker, it'll destroy it. A motor pool, it'll destroy it, and the vehicles that are in the motor pool if they're there. So that can be really helpful. And those are the platoon leader abilities on attack, but you have to also keep in mind that you can only use those abilities once you've taken down the AAA, the anti-air defense. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been playing domination or an acquisition, and the attacking squads have been calling in airstrikes, even though the AAA has been not been destroyed yet, which is really a bad idea because you're not gonna. It's just gonna shoot it down. It's gonna be pointless. So you're gonna make sure you get that AAA down before you call in any strikes. And also, a nice thing about the platoon leader is he's got the platoon broadcast, where he can basically whatever you're saying in your microphone, your chat will be broadcast to the entire platoon. Everyone will be able to hear you talking. So that can be really helpful when you're trying to organize groups and organize your platoon to do something, because a lot of times if you just go to platoon chat and so you can chat with the other squad leaders, because you have your two options. You can either chat with all the squad leaders, or you can just broadcast to the entire platoon. In platoon chat, the squad leaders can talk back to you, and you can work out strategies. And in platoon broadcast, you basically just straight up tell everybody. You're just talking to everybody. You're telling them what to do. So that can be really helpful, especially if you have squad leaders in your platoon that aren't really cooperating. You can basically just, tell everyone in your platoon at the same time, I want everyone to go to this far right side or this far left side, or go for this bunker. Or right now I want everyone to push the AAA. Or you can even go Alpha Squad, Bravo Squad this side, Delta Squad, Charlie Squad this side. It can be really, really useful if you have a platoon leader who knows what he's doing. And especially like I said, this game's all about communication. So if your squad leaders aren't communicating and you got a decent platoon leader, you can still pull it off. And so as you can see, that's a brief overview of leadership and kind of an acquisition strategy, and that ended up working out for us. And I thought it was pretty cool that I was able to pull off a win as a platoon leader with the first time ever even using this side of the map. Like I said, I play on the other side of the map, which with the acquisition numbers, I don't know if I'll be able to play on it too much, because we seem to always be on Raven's map. But that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out for more videos from me on Next Gen Tactics, and be sure to check out my YouTube channel, geirbiscohn on YouTube. You'll be seeing a link pop up momentarily. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and hope you are liking MAG, and that's all I got for you. Thanks.